know there's a breed of chicken so small it can fit in the palm of your hand? Are you looking to raise chickens but not sure which breed is right for you? Look no further as we explore some of the various breeds and their unique characteristics to help you make an informed decision. For this second part, we'll focus on the true Bantam group of chickens. Before we get into the video, I want to talk about the end of part 1 of this series. In that video, I teased 6 breeds that have been left out of the video and asked you to tell me which ones they were. Those breeds were Moran, Udan, Campine, Minorca, Sultans and Cochins. Click the like button if you guessed any of them. Now on with the video. One of the challenges for chicken enthusiasts is finding the perfect small size breed that is both adorable and easy to care for. There are 16 true Bantam breeds to choose from, so keep watching to find the right bird for you. Many people think Bantam is a breed of chicken, but actually it refers to the size of the bird. Many large breeds such as Australorps and Rhode Island Reds have a Bantam version, which means that the bird is exactly the same as the larger bird, only a miniature version. This can be helpful because you might absolutely love the characteristics of a breed, but maybe you don't have the room for them in your backyard, or you want chickens for companionship and don't care about eggs. Remember, the smaller the chicken, the smaller the egg. True Bantams, however, have no large or standard counterpart. There are only 7 breeds of true Bantams listed in the Australian standards, so I've included some breeds from around the world that we don't have in Australia, or have only recently arrived. Do you own a beautiful Bantam in your house? Let me know which breed in the comments. The first breed on my list is one of the 3 Belgian Bantams, the Brahma Dampers. This adorable bearded breed has a rose comb and no feather on its legs. They stand extremely upright as if they were always about to crow. They're a friendly little chicken, not very aggressive, and they're reasonably popular in shows. The Barbu is similar at first glance to the Dampers, although there are 2 glaring differences. These birds have a single comb and feathered legs. You might notice there that I really like to say Barbu. These birds also have a very upright stance, and the males especially have a very majestic and elegant gait. The Dukla comes in an array of colours, some posing significant challenges to breeders. The millefleur coloration, for example, is extremely particular in where black and white spots may appear on each feather. Finally, for the tailed Belgians is the Barbu de Varieties, which is again similar at first glance to the other 2, but with a glaring difference. They're crested. These birds have a proud and perky personality. They're always on the move. My local poultry show last year had a Belgian feature, which was the first time I'd ever seen the Bantam in person. Each of these 3 has a rumpless counterpart, the Barbu d'Elverberg, Barbu de Gurba, and Barbu Bosvoda. Dutch Bantams have a storied history. Peasants in the Dutch East Indies had to give large eggs and chickens to their landlord. However, they were allowed to keep small birds and eggs for themselves. Because of this, the Dutch Bantam became an important staple. The Dutch are recognised in both the UK and US, but had never made their way to Australia. There were, however, famous importations to Australia from 2014 to 2016 by Avgen, and the Dutch are now on Australian soil for the first time ever. Next is the Japanese Bantam, a breed known for its diminutive size and exquisite beauty. According to the American Poultry Association, or APA, Japanese Bantams come in a variety of colours including black-tailed white, and black-tailed buff. They have a distinctive V-shaped comb and wattles along with feathered legs and feet that add to their charm. A very interesting point to know about the Japanese Bantam is that the roosters are almost unable to crow. It's a very soft sound compared to other breeds. For this reason, and the naturally friendly demeanour and longevity of the breed, they make excellent pets, especially if you have children. They make good additions to suburban backyards. However, keep in mind that they aren't productive layers, and the eggs they do lay are very small. Next we have the Nankin, a breed steeped in history and elegance. According to the British poultry standards, Nankins are recognised for their warm chestnut-coloured feathers with black tail feathers. They have single combs and clean legs, giving them a refined appearance. Their small size and gentle temperament make them a favourite among poultry fanciers. Pekins are the tiny little divas of the chicken world. Pekins are exceptionally popular breeds for both exhibition and backyards. Their temperament is generally calm and friendly. The black and white Pekins always do well in poultry shows. I can't tell you how many champion Pekins I've seen. But as always, I'll dare you to try something different. Pekins come in lavender, which means blue, buff, partridge, mottled, barred, birchen, furness. Honestly, just Google it because the list just keeps going. I always recommend these to first-time chicken owners who have limited space because you honestly can't beat them if you don't mind fairly low egg production. One day, if I ever have the space to have another breed or two, I'll definitely breed these adorable little birds. Rosecombs are very sprightly and lively little creatures, which makes them difficult for first-time chicken handlers. If you're watching this video to get ideas for first chickens to buy, I recommend you don't get this one. Rosecombs are reasonably popular exhibition birds which don't lay a serious amount of eggs. However, I've heard their meat is delicious. Personally, I don't see the point in eating bantams, but I have to say I'm curious. As the name suggests, rosecombs have a rosecomb. Aside from that, they also have a very impressive tail. They're seriously handsome and striking birds. While they come in a number of colours, I pretty much have only ever seen the black ones in shows and poultry auctions. Next is the sable pout, or booted bantam. The sable pout. Sorry, I just love to say it like that because I think it's the cutest little name. It's almost like a cross between a Dukla and Pekin in appearance. These birds make great backyard companions as their feathered little feet limit their ability to destroy your garden. They're also a reasonable layer, producing around 3 to 4 eggs per week, and they're described as very docile. Seabright chickens are some of the smallest birds in the world, but not the smallest. That one is next, if you stick around. They are an extremely ornamental and stately bird with a rose comb, laced feathering, and a proud upright stance. Seabrights have been around for almost 200 years. They're a very friendly bird and tend to genuinely enjoy human company. They carry their wings very low on their body, which is a little strange to me since I'm used to most standards calling for wings held high. Remember when I told you there's a chicken breed so small it can fit in the palm of your hand? That breed is the Sarama. Native to Southeast Asia, the Sarama is a tiny bantam characterised by an extreme upright posture in the males. The females are extremely upright as well. The sight of a tiny Sarama cockerel puffing out his chest never fails to make me laugh. It's the chicken equivalent of small dog syndrome. These birds weren't found in Australia until the famous Avgen imports of 2014 to 2016. There are now very small numbers of Saramas being bred in Australia after the first trio were sold in 2021 via a Facebook auction for $1,600. I've never seen anything like it. That is insanely expensive. What's that, $530 odd per chicken? That's incredible. I'm very excited by the recent announcement of the Australian Poultry Standards 3rd edition, which I'm thinking will probably likely feature this breed and several others for the first time in Australian history. In summary, true Bantam chickens are the ultimate small-sized breed that combines charm, personality and low maintenance, making them a joy to have in your flock. If you enjoyed learning about true Bantam chickens, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share your thoughts in the comments below. While you're on my channel, please feel free to watch some of my other chicken content. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you next time.